Morning. This is Life's Dream number 91, Better Angels. And this is Corky Siegel.
This old existence was getting to me. Facebook and Twitter and my Apple TV. There was nothing new here to help me survive. Not under the sun, not under the stars, not under my skin. And then you arrived. Oh, I had to keep my eyes half open or be blinded by the glare. When you walked into the Zoom and your aura flared, you took me right in and you loved me right there. Then you flipped me out, you flipped me out, you flipped me out. Just when you drop me, oh darling, love is all there is that makes the world go round. Love and only love can stop it. You gave my world a spin when you turned me on, but I almost fell off, I almost fell off, I almost fell off when you stopped it. Oh darling, all that you could take away from me was you. That's all that you could take, and you took it. You gave me quite a shake when you put me down. You shook me up, you shook me up, you shook me up. I just couldn't take it. Oh darling, love is all there is, it makes the world go round. Love and only love can stop it. Gave my world a spin when you turned me on, but I almost fell off, I almost fell off, I almost fell off when you stopped it. Story time. Come over here with me.
Okay.
Come down Story Lane path.
To this.
Because we're going
to the story lane.
Story time.
To the story lane couch.
You could start it. Yeah.
Story time.
Story time. Okay, so before we get to story time, let me share something that happened today, but we'll give you a little background. So we've been getting used to, for so many years, 6 degrees of what we call 6 degrees of separation, right? And now we're getting used to 6 feet of separation. So there's a little consistency there. So I wanted to tell you that when Holly and I go for walks, and of course we wear masks, and the secret is if we don't see anyone around, that's when we pull our mask down. But other than that, we use the mask for 2 reasons. Well, 3 reasons. First, to protect others from our breathing. Believe me, no one wants to be in earshot of our breathing. To protect ourselves. And number 3, to advertise that if we just wore masks, everything would work out okay. So one thing that we do is when we're walking down the street and we see somebody coming, before we get a half a block away, we cross the street. And then we make sure we yell at the person, "Hey, don't take it personally." And sometimes they laugh. Other times, well, actually every time when we're walking, we see someone, we always wave. We always say hello. And one time, someone said, "Do I know you?" And I said, "No." They said, "Well, why are you saying hello?" I said, "Because this is called social distancing, not antisocial distancing." And the fellow laughed, which was good. Okay, well, today, on our walk, we saw an old woman in a car. And she had just backed out of the alley, and we were right in front of her. And Holly and I said, "Hello, hello." And she opened the window and she says, "Do I know you?" And I said, No, we're just saying hello because we're all in this together." And she got this real big smile on her face. She said, "Thank you so much for saying hello to me." So I thought you'd like that story. Okay, so this is called our better angels, right? Better angels. So after the election and before the insurrection, as people continued to insist that the election was stolen, even after one earth-shattering debunkment after another, I felt, as an artist, as a songwriter, it was necessary to put the truth of the moment into song and present an option for an off-ramp. So there was some compassion in there. And get a few friends who are on the crossroads to consider maybe not jumping into the abyss of an alternative reality. So that's why I wrote the Big Time Losers Blues. And I promised myself to never sing it again. But it's there for everyone to hear. If they want to Google the Big Time Losers Blues, Corky Siegel, you'll find it. There's a short version, a medium version, and a very, 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 very long version. Well, I promised myself to not sing it again, and so far so good. The song was absolutely not about losing. And it was absolutely not about gloating that Biden won. Some people may have understood it that way, and I know that a couple people did. It was entirely about not jumping into the abyss of the alternate reality. And I realize now the title, instead of the Big Time Losers Blues, should have been The Devil's Dare, because that's really what the song was about. And if I just read these last 2 verses to you, you'll get the idea. So this is the last 2 verses of The Devil's Dare. Just follow me. I got more losing to do. You've already lost your integrity and your dignity too. So you got nothing more to lose. Write me a check. Stick with me. As we jump off this cliff into the abyss of my alternate reality. So are you going down with me? Where the tyrants burn, where the truth is buried, where the blind can't learn, where human kindness leaves no trail or clues, where the big-time losers sing the big-time losers blues. So I feel like I've presented the moral facts and an option, an off-ramp to not jump. And considering there was an intersection, and considering there was an insurrection, the song was also a premonition. And I did my job there, okay? But there's a bigger truth beyond the devil's dare. And I added 3 more follow-up verses to that song, but it's a song in itself. And it's called The Better Angel's Prayer. Let me share the inspiration for this. I've had 2 very close friends that actually died from conspiracy theories' hold on them. This one friend actually was from high school. If you think about it, conspiracy theory is the epitome of denial. And so a presentation of fact-finding quickly becomes about a fact-fighting. Even presenting facts about something is completely debunked and as unnewsworthy as chemtrails, this would still stir up anger toward me from my dear friends. The psychologists tell us, and we've certainly experienced this, that when we confront folks that have been misguided with the facts, if we confront them with the facts, it creates an even bigger divide. We're also told, and I experience this over and over, that we do have influence over others when we gain their trust. The truth wins eventually, but denial needs time and space. And building trust is that space and the fertile ground for the truth to take hold. In the meantime, we could also set a good example, spread kindness, all that, which that should be a no-brainer. Either way, my question has been, what are the right words? We are walking this razor's edge of wanting to confront misinformation that we know could be very dangerous, but also not wanting to create a bigger divide. So we're looking for a non-confrontational option, non-confrontational options to move the unmovable. What are the words? How do you tell your friends to not drink the Kool-Aid, to not inject hydroxychloroquine, to understand that Biden won the election, to move from hate, to move to unity? What are the words? So with all that in mind, these are the words I've conjured in the song, Our Better Angel's Prayer. So come with me. There's so much love that gets lost in the dust. When there's so much division, so little trust, what can be said to keep us afloat? Can't see the shore, we're all in the same boat. Oh no. So with one big hug, we hold each other tight. We close our eyes to see the line, for deep inside we know we care, so we offer up our bitter angel's prayer. Oh yeah. May you follow the truth wherever it leads. May your actions be steeped in only good deeds. May joy flow from you with every breath you take. May you live in only love, for goodness sake. That's the better angel's prayer. Okay. So now we could say goodbye, you and me,
Okay, we'll say goodbye.
after having Better Angels for lunch.
That's right.
Here we are.
And we will see you
See you on the
on
Zoom.
the Zoom.
We assume.
All right. See you there.
quirkymusic.com/stream,
That's right.
so you can find your way to our links. We look forward to speaking with you.
Yep, we'll have fun. Take care. Bye-bye.